Alright, seems like we got things going here. Going pretty good. Alright, things are looking ship-shape. Let's get started, everyone. Continue game. Excellent. Run number one. We're still on it. Even though it's only the first 2 weeks. So, you know what I mean? That's not saying a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today is it's very cold outside. It's cold across the nation of America. It's even cold in sunny Florida. It's still living up to its name as the Sunshine State, but it's cold out there. I'm your host, the Sentient Sword. I appreciate y'all watching and being here. And we're just gonna get started, just trying to survive and avoid becoming zombie food. That includes zombie dogs and zombie bears, zombie vultures, all types of zombie entities. We don't want part of that. We want part of living life and freedom. And what's this little? It's almost quarter to the hour, 10 o'clock. Okay, it's nighttime, 1 o'clock a.m. What can be done? Let's check our menu. We got 891 cobblestone rock. It's enough for 89 bricks. Grass. Pipe machine gun. And 13 bullets. Helmet light mod. I don't have any iron. I was thinking it might be wise to build a scrap helmet real quick and attach that mod to it and use it. But then first I have to have a plan for what I'm going to do on the outside. Alright, since last time I built a house, yeah, it would be nice to have that helmet light mod. I can't really show y'all what I built at night in the dark. I definitely don't feel like building any torches either, but from what you can see, I've made a safety cage around the top of the base. I was really concerned earlier about zombies getting on top of the fence and just jumping, like they break certain blocks and make like a staircase, and then they get on top of this top wall here, and then it's just a hop across, and with no netting, or well, not netting, but with no other barrier, the zombies would just rush right up to you and start killing you. So hopefully, you know, first thing, you don't want them to make it to the top of the wall. That's the first thing. Second thing, if they do breach, you want them to be down in the ditch. That way, you know, they're just down there being, you can kill them and they can't get to you. But if somehow they do manage to come up top, you don't want to be caught in a position of having no protection. The only problem with this setup is that, like, if the cop zombies or the police officer zombies show up, they can spit the acid through the gaps in the fence and they can hit you. So there's that you have to watch out for. Also, I do plan on farming in here, so like most plants, you can put a brick over them because um, they don't grow that tall. Let's see. Let's change these into ladders. And so you can put a roof over them, but corn grows really tall. And is this the right one I was looking for? Or is it the stair step one? I guess it's the same thing. Ladder round. Okay, yeah, so you can either get from the stair steps or the railing. They both have round ladders. That's good to know. You learn something new every day. Alright, so let's start traveling up our thing here. And let's add, we got 170 blocks. Let's start working on our tower tonight. Okay, so we're starting to get there. This is the outer fence, and it is a rectangle. It's more well, it's kind of, it looks square, but I know that it's shorter on the sides than it is wide. It's hard to see at this current height. I don't want to make it too tall because, once again, I still don't trust the game's new physics. I've had a lot of like crazy crap happen with tower collapsing, and that breaks a lot of stuff, man. When that tower goes down, yeah, I'll be hard pressed to deal with anything that's up against the fence. Hmm. But anyway, let's provide a way down. This is the front. I can see the double doors down there. So this is the back. Let's put ladders down so we won't fall down to our deaths as we're trying to get down from the tower we built. All right, excellent. You got to be careful when coming up off a ladder. You can easily overstep. And that's dangerous. I don't know how I'm going to deal with screamers on the fence. So I was thinking, I could build a tower high enough to, I could get at the top of it and shoot anything that I saw, near the ground. But that point is kind of defeated when these blocks aren't rails, which is what I wanted to build. Because you want like the clear railing fence so you can see through it and shoot any intruders. But I built it with solid blocks on the bottom, and I don't want to tear down that fence. That was really a real big construction error for what I wanted to do. Hmm. Yeah, you kind of, if you're going to build a fence, you kind of want it to be clear. I think I made a mistake. All the blocks, my mistake was when I first built the fence, I wanted to use solid blocks, and I forgot the reason why I was motivated to do that. Because now that I'm thinking, when I think about my previous runs, I had more success with the fence kind of blocks, the railings, than I did with the squares. Hmm, that's gonna be something. Oh shit! Broke my, well, at least it just broke a bone instead of dying. Well, that would have ended the run right there. Let's use a splint. Okay, so now we have more tower built. Let's test out the height at which we can build a solid roof. Because if you see right here, it will not let me build directly above these plants. But if I go here, is that equal to that? Alright, let's get some blocks. What's that looking like? Yeah, this sucks. I need a light. I need some form of light. And let's shut this door. Even though I doubt a creature can get me through there, a bird or something could fly through there and be biting me in the back. Who knows? You don't want to get caught in weird situations. Let's eat some food. That'll regain our health. That way we won't have to use a bandage. And then also keep our food up. Yeah, wish we could need some food because we are hungry. Alrighty. Well, in order to make scrap armor, I need the workbench, I believe. Do I? I think, well, no, you just need iron, I think. I'm not sure. Let's make 5 more corns on the cob. Our food is headed up, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Until then, I guess a torch will suffice. I think it's animal fat, cloth fragment, and wood. I don't know how many cloth fragments, so I'm just playing it on the safe side. Let's see, recipes. Torch. I don't recommend candles. Candles are quiet, but the problem with them is that their light is so dim. I mean, really, it's dim as all hell. I mean, it's really dim light. You need like 1,000 candles to light one room. I mean, it's good for spots like if you build a bathroom or a vanity or something. Like this is basically a survival base. It's 4 walls, a roof, and a floor. Um, it's gonna hold the future craft and stuff if I survive that long. Oh, I forgot we still had water left in the bin. Yeah, the last time I was playing, I commissioned like 140, 130 bottles of water, and I needed to do other things. I had to get off the game, so I just paused the production of the water and turned it off because I expected the corn to be done already. So when I looked in here, I was like, oh, that's right, I left the water running. But we have the torches anyway, because we don't need torches. We don't need a campfire to make torches. So how much will this be? 30 seconds? It's like 2 minutes. I can wait around for 2 minutes. I'm not that, like, antsy. I can be, though. Anyway, with it being dark, I really need to go mine, some material. I'm trying to think, what's the most important thing now? Well, no, I was gonna go for leather. I need to go leather hunting, um, today. When day breaks, I need to hunt. My plan is to break into like the front door of some houses and check to see if they have leather furniture. And if I see leather furniture, chop it up for the leather I need, or hopefully find rabbits. If there's a wolf, hopefully I see it ahead of time and can kill it. Maybe I should bring that pipe pistol and the pipe, it's not pipe pistol, it's a pipe machine gun. Maybe I should bring the pipe, but it's only with only 13 bullets. I don't think it can kill anything, honestly. The pipe weapons are really, really weak. It's kind of like they're not even real guns or whatever. It's almost like it's something like a little bit better than a kid would make. You could probably do better with a slingshot, a powerful slingshot. I mean, David killed Goliath with a slingshot. I mean, It's got killing power, you know what I mean? Whereas those bullets, you can fire them damn things and not receive anything. Also, I kind of want to stay in the base a little bit till my leg is healed. You don't want to be crippled. You don't want any, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Debuffs, drawbacks. You don't want any handicaps to your movement speed. Like the only time I take a handicap to my movement speed is when I have strong enough armor to make it worth the trade-off, because you know scrap armors, leather armor, cloth armor, all that kind of stuff. It's like that the early stuff on the cloth side, it doesn't, you know, hurt your movement speed as much, but the same at the same time, it doesn't even like protect you. I mean, the enemies can just rip through like leather, cloth. I mean, padded armor, padded cloth. It's just that's bull crap. I mean, it doesn't do shit. And then look at me making a dang torch when making a torch when what I need is let's put it right here. I'm making a torch when now it's daytime. Like just when I was like, oh guys, I want to make a torch so I can show you this stuff, the sun came up. But that's a good thing too, because it shows better with the torches anyway. Alright, so let's make cage on the top of this thing. I don't want to be attacked by vultures during the week, or especially during horde night. Let's just use iron bars. I think that'll be pretty good. Let's get these bad boys rotated. Oh, rotation, rotation. And do I want to make them? Yeah, let's do that for time's sake. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, there's a reason to stay in the base. We need to, gonna have to tear up this stupid brick that I accidentally put in the wrong spot. And without a metal pick, it's like, you know, you'll be here. Okay. Why can't I put a brick there? That doesn't make sense. See, the corn won't allow it. So I can put one up a block higher. You know what? I'm about to say F corn. No, I need corn to do what? I'm just gonna grow corn somewhere else. Like I can take up the seed because that's just I don't want the headache of two different heights to be able to build. I kind of want the roof to match what I've already constructed, because I mean that's common sense. Why would you build something and then say, oh my gosh, let me just build something else and leave that half finished? You know what I mean? Like you want to complete your projects. And so how many walls is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So it has to be at least corn takes up 4 units. So that's good to know for next time. If there is a next time. Every time I play, I don't want there to be. I'm playing for there not to be a next time, but you don't know the future. You make mistakes. All types of things happen. But that's what makes it a challenge, you know. If it was easy street and I could do it without thinking or trying or putting in effort, would it be worth streaming? I don't think so. Alright, and things go much more easier when you have other stuff built already. Like, if you have a foundation to start from, that just makes stuff way easier. Alright, so we've got a complete sealed in area, all sides, bottom, and we have a cage up top. We have it open space. I have it open space so you can shoot bullets, arrows, and throw spears through bars and fencing. Long as it's open fencing. If you make a solid block, you're not gonna throw a spear through there or get anything through it. But if you have things like this, yes, projectiles will pass, although rocks won't pass for some reason. You can't. It's weird. You can throw a spear through bars, but you can't throw a rock. I think it's one of those weird blocks or the weird rules or something like that. So we got that finished. Let's turn our bars back into blocks because that's just the most practical shape in the game is the cube. And let's see here. I want to make a railing, so let's make fencing. And I want it to be different than what I've got going on inside the area I just left. So I'm gonna use, I like these kind of crooked ones. Catwalk version rail. Diagonal, no way. Diagonal right, diagonal left. Yeah, let's just use regular, let's just use this one. I think they look really rugged. What do I do about the corner blocks? I forgot about that. Are there corners? This one doesn't have corners. Oh wait, is this a corner? Rail corner. Let's try this. Wow, it literally makes a little step stone on top. So that's kinda uneven actually. But it completes the corner. Let's try next time. Let's try if we can get it on both sides. So I'm pretty sure I've made corners with just a regular railing. And we'll just be working on our house until our leg heals. Now I'm hoping at 27 minutes, I'm thinking that that's real time. And if that's the case, that's kind of steep. See, this is the problem. When you get to a corner, you can only, one shape takes up the whole block. So it's impossible to put a corner piece unless it's already made into a corner. So that's the problem with the corners. So it looks like I will be using that rail thing more often. But let's put down the regular ones first, because that way we don't have to keep switching back and forth between forms. We can hurry up and complete more construction. We're just skipping the corners. Alright. Let's go back to shapes. Let's grab that corner. Oh, I hurt my leg. See, running hurts your health, and it ups the time that it takes for your leg to heal. So you kind of want to stay put when you get hurt until your injury is healed. Plus, you don't want to be caught by a pack of zombie dogs or a pack of dire wolves or something, and you don't have the speed to escape because of your injured leg. And not only that, you damage yourself with your leg as you're running. So when they do get to you, you don't even have any health to fight back with. You're already about to die from running on an injured leg. I think it's even worse if you don't have a splint. You know what I mean? So this is down to 1. Well, let's cube it. And I was thinking about putting another wall in. to reach this railing because I'm thinking this gap doesn't have to be here, but that's a lot more bricks, which means a lot more mud, a lot more stone. And I'm thinking to do the corners, I think that can be doable. If I leave the corner gaps, when I want to upgrade to concrete, I can place fresh blocks down of pure concrete instead of having to worry about tearing up blocks and upgrading blocks. All right, let's go downstairs. Yeah, 'cause see, this rim I put because the dirt here, the ground was really low. Like the hill dips in this corner. So it's like I didn't want the zombies digging through because it was just dirt. So I put these blocks here. That's what gave me the idea for a double fence. And it'll meet these railings perfectly. That way, any zombies who break through, they have no choice but to be directly underneath this kind of netting. Or it's either I could build a second wall in here, which would be really that would be a lot more. That up the security. That beef up the security a lot. Or I could take the cheaper way, the quicker way, and just add another row of railings surrounding what I've already built to, meet up with the fence. And that way, once again, it'll be the same effect. No matter where I stand, the zombies will be underneath me, you know. And you can shoot down from above, and be safe. All right. Mm, I just realized I don't want to put damage. Let's take a look outside. All right, because of it's daytime and it's a waste to be inside, I'm gonna. It doesn't seem like anything has spawned out here, so I'm gonna take the risk and go down to a site where I'm pretty sure I need iron and I need like coal. Coal would be good to have a stockpile of coal and stockpile of nitrate. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do too. I wanted to go house checking for leather. Good. So let's chop down this tree. Just 'cause it's in the neighborhood and I don't like shadow areas around my base and along the paths I usually take to get around the map because shadows and lots of debris can hide enemies. Alright, that's good if that mound of garbage is empty. Lots of empty garbage piles. I know there's a coal deposit along this river somewhere. Oh, this bird's nest hasn't been searched. Hey, it egged. We got an egg. Okay, there's an indicator right there. Alright, it was nitrite. Okay, the problem is, let's craft more cobblestone block shapes. Let's craft 85. Lately I've been on a 5 or 0 kick. I only like my numbers to end with either 5 or 0. Oh, I actually put the wood block on top of where it's gonna grow. I have to remove that. Just want to look around, squirrel style. Let's see if this is the true way down. Yeah, that looks like it. Let's take a look for environmental check. Even though with the way things spawn, I don't know how helpful that is in the video game. I know it's super helpful in real life. If you watch squirrels and other animals that are usually harassed or chosen to be prey by larger creatures, they stop what they're doing and look around a lot, and it serves them well. It helps them stay alive. And so I don't see why that technique would be stupid to use in real life. And we're definitely going to double these walls up. There's no way in heck I'm going to stick myself in a mine that's only one wall thick. Because, you know, a good strong pack of zombies or some other kind of problem can bust through a single cobblestone wall like super easy. But at the moment I do not have access to concrete. So this is the second best defense to that, is have a sturdy cobblestone mining area. Now kind of screwing around. Okay, this is good though. Let's get make it 3 walls high at least. All right, looking good, looking good. We gotta dig out some of this hill. It gives me more soil, and it keeps the zombies from getting a height boost from the surrounding land. Let's see how this looks if I... Sometimes it's hard to tell how deep it'll go. Alright, it's a little bit better than nothing. Let's go, let's do a little bit better on this side. Looks like a little bit lacking. Alright, that's looking pretty good there. I don't see the zombies getting too much of a height advantage because of the nearby slope of the hill. So that's pretty good. Everywhere else seems kind of flat land. So that's good. And I do have some flagstone deep underneath, so that's good protection. Alright, so that's looking pretty solid. Let's continue on our journey. Moving also helps you not get into evil situations. If you stay on the move, it's harder for the computer to spawn in monsters on you, because if you're moving when they spawn, they're already being left behind. You know what I'm saying? So staying on the move, especially if you're injured or you ain't got no armor because it's early game, and you ain't got no weapons, especially. Oh shit, I think I see people on the top of the hill there. I see a one zombie coming down the hill in the mist. I don't know if it's a train them or it's just one jerk. Seems like a single jerk. What was this? Oh, here was iron. Alright, so that's the true spot. Alright, let's prepare our way. We can add some supplemental blocks real quick. Hopefully. Let's take a look around. The thing about being next to the river is that kind of puts a sound warning behind you. Like if they try to sneak up from behind you, you'll hear them splashing in the water. So that's kind of that's a good safety mechanism, is knowing where the enemy is, even in darkness or when you can't see very well. And I usually like to mow the grass where I have a building or some kind of encampment. It's funny, I do it in video games, but it's not my favorite thing to do in real life. I'm glad I'm blessed with a place where I don't have to cut the grass. It's like grass, I mean, that gets you, man. That's something you got to stay on top of. It's not like, you know, like, oh, like paperwork or something that you left on a desk for a whole year, and then you find it, you're like, oh crap, I should have done this, you know, and then you think about it, yeah, you should have done it, but at the end of the day, it didn't really do you that much damage that you didn't do it. But grass, however, in your yard, if you don't stay on top of that grass, it's not gonna say, oh well, you know, he or she didn't feel like cutting me this week, I'll just not grow. And that way, you know, when they get healthier or they are able to come back from vacation or whatever it is, you know, I'll still be manageable. And hell no, man. If you don't stay on top of grass, you'll have a forest growing in your yard. It's already 1500. Man, the in-game time goes by really fast. I think maybe I should change that. It just seems like, it hasn't even been enough time for me to heal my leg. Although, granted, I have put stress on it by jumping and running. But still, though, it's like the day is almost gone in the game, and I haven't spent that much time in real life. I think it could match a little bit, not match completely, obviously, but it could be more reasonable. Damn, I thought this shadow across the thing here, I thought that was a zombie slowly like drifting across the bridge. I was like, oh shit. But no, it was just an optical illusion. Like many things in life, it's a lot of things just seem a certain way. And we're taking our time because, hey, more time to heal. And here's an iron deposit. Let's get a brick out. You know what? I should have brought that pipe machine gun, not for killing zombies or trying to defend myself. I should have brought it so I could, it's way easier to kill rabbits and chickens with a gun than it is with bow and arrow or spear. I mean, bow and arrow does pretty good, but for some reason, like in the last episode, the last stream I did of this game, it took me 4 spear strikes to kill a rabbit. And it's like, think about that. A grown man holding a spear, and he can't kill a rabbit with 1 strike? Like, what's wrong with either the rabbit is super tough, like made out of titanium, or some other, like, well, titanium isn't that, it's good on abrasiveness and blunt force, but it's not very good with, like, piercing, I think. But anyway, you made out of some kind of dense metal. It's not like the rabbit's made out of metal, and, your spear is made out of, like, chocolate. I mean, think about that. A rabbit. Not a rhinoceros or an elephant. A rabbit. It's like 4 spear strikes from a grown man supposed to be healthy, young, in the prime of his life. And he can't kill a rabbit with a spear in 1 strike. I mean, damn. Like I say, either that guy is really, really weak or that rabbit is really, really tough. One or the other. Either way, it's kind of bullcrappy. So I should have brought the gun just in case I see rabbit. And I'm getting cotton because I keep saying I'm going to farm cotton, but that's going to be a ways away because I need more zombie brains and I need, I think I got the nitrite, especially after we just built the start of our mine shaft over that one nitrite mine. So I think we got the nitrite covered to make more farm plot blocks. But as so far as the rotten flesh, I think that's what I don't have. And I know where there's some rotten flesh to get because that left some bodies in a parking lot. What is this? Cement and lead pieces. Let's check out these seeds for now. Is there any more seeds? No. Now let's scrap this. And that corn is still there. Yeah, 449. We got more than enough nitrite just off that little trip. Let's scrap weights into lead and let's collect pure cement. And let's keep our eyes peeled. Bears can spawn in this neighborhood, so you got to be careful. Paper. Nobody came up to holler. Usually, soon as you smack a door, one of the zombies inside, and they're hollering, trying to beat their way out. But let's just be careful though. There could be a greenie in here. Sometimes they love to do that early game. Spawn a green zombie inside the house, and you have no way of killing that guy with the current weapons you have, and no way of surviving assault if he catches you. And are we sneaking? Let's get that sneak damage. Oh, killed her in one hit. Get out of here, female. Yeah, you got. Oh shit, she didn't die. Oh, now she's dead. I gotta see that EXP number. I forgot about that. If you don't see that EXP number, you dang dead. Anybody else in here? Let's chop up this couch and see if it's leather. Oh, we got 4 pieces of leather and some wood, baby. The first house. That's really fortunate. That's that's called being blessed. All right, yeah. I didn't really want to explore the houses at this point because number one, I don't want to be trapped inside a hostile environment. Um, and I don't want to like, go upstairs and run into a greenie and can't, and the game ends because I can't get away from the damn thing or kill it, you know? So some things better well enough alone. All right, clay, cobblestone, rocks, empty water jar. That's not bad at all. And I think these are cement. And I think these are stone. See, that's what I'm talking about. You make a noise and then some guy. And what if he's a greenie? We don't know. He sure ain't really trying to do much, though. Is he going around and out? Usually they just try to beat their way forward. Let's just see if he's slick. And who knows where he spawned? He could be trapped in like an underground pool. Because I don't see any movement. Oh yeah, he's down in there. See, this is just the top. It's like they were starting construction on a house. Oh, I hear him walking around in the grass outside. Oh, here we are. Let's test out our level 3 spear on this dude. Alright, not too many strikes. Okay, so that wasn't bad. That guy didn't pose much of a threat. We got some good EXP, and we're a little bit safer in grabbing this stuff. There's ne'er-do-wells up the street, but as long as there's zombies, that's pretty good because you can deal with those guys. But if you see a bear or wolves or something like that, it's time to head to the house. Yeah, there's another sleeper down in there. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon, you son of a bitch. Alright, I lost sight of my opponent, which isn't good. Let's get the spear out. Oh, there's a guy across the street from us. Let's go take him out because I don't want an unknown factor. Ooh, headshots, baby. Headshots. Don't let him get up. Don't let him get up. Where did that guy go? Is that him? He made it out. Hey, hard hatter. Knock, knock. Oh, he tried to run to the side, but I'm aware of that movement now, son. That don't work. Okay, we're free from the restriction of a broken leg, so that's good. Let's do some more stuff before it's too, and then head to the house. All right, needle and thread. Not the kind of book, not the book I wanted to see, but at least it's a skill book. See, there we go. As soon as you hit the door, let's eat some food, cause wow, we're under. I'm surprised. Oh shit! Damn, I was in the menus, and the guy just. Oh wait, they heard the sound, but don't know where I am. All right, now he figured it out. You want some of this? Well, I knocked on the door here, and he came out from around the side. Did he jump out a window? Or he just happened to be laying on the ground on the side of the house. Could be that. You better be careful there's no damn doghouse back here. That would be, like, unfortunate. And this is just a rotten body. That was just a regular deader. What is that? Crushed sand. Hey, that's good stuff. We need that. Boards and water jars. That's really good. Let's put the water jars in our hot box. That'll give us more room. Legwear. This book. Yeah, jeans, shirts, and overalls. What they don't tell you is you need a sewing kit in order to do that. And sewing kits are not cheap or easy to get. And you also need sewing kits to make armor, like steel armor, iron armor. So it's like if you get a sewing kit, don't use it to make a pair of jeans. Use a sewing kit to make armor. You can just raid clothes anywhere, any house, any clothes, especially if you find the clothing store, the Outback store, the outdoor store, or whatever. You can get clothes like instantaneously without having to waste a whole sewing kit. So anyone listening, I highly recommend you do not use sewing kits to make clothes. Find clothes just through regular looting of houses. And there's a zombie body with zombie brains in it. Okay, let's learn this. That'll clear up inventory space. And also, the next time I see that book, I know I can use it to sell because I already know its information. And what time is it? It's only 11:30. Okay, it's not even 12 yet. That's pretty good. What we got here? Vehicle off-road headlight mod schematic. All right, let's use it. Scrap you, and we'll take lead on. And this is a hoopty car. I could have consumed that. Oh, it's actually getting pretty late too. Let's do a little bit more looting. Let's throw out chrysanthemums. Don't need it. We can put this in the hot bar. Let's grab this glue. Iron's useful. Springs are useful. And it says we're thirsty. We got to remedy that with the quickness. And let's use some more horns. I thought I heard walking, but I think I fooled myself. Let's take a peep in here. Not much. Let's bang on the door. It said I'm encumbered. What is this? Coal, actually. Huh, I thought it gave me broken glass. I was looking forward to throwing the stuff out, but no, coal is actually good. Clear all stuff. We want things in ship shape. I'm looking for something to get to throw out paper. Sometimes those things have underground tunnels, which can have very powerful creatures underneath, but this one seems like it's just a hole in the ground that's filled up. Headlight mod. We don't need any more headlights. I'll take the water jar. Yeah, there's not much else I'm really willing to part with. Animal fat. Like maybe for the headlights. I'm not sure. I'll trade one animal fat for 2 headlights. I'm willing to do that. Okay, there's nothing there to be had. What's in here? Cornmeal, rotten brains. We need the rotten flesh. Cornmeal, not so much. Let's just drop it. It'll make the place lootable again. And then, oh wow, it's really late. Oh shit. Oh, we're gonna have to hide in here. No way. There's no door to this, is it? Damn, but you can't close it. Wow, I can't believe I made the mistake of staying out past dark. So as long as we stay in here and stay quiet, hopefully not much should happen. I hate that you can't shut these garage doors. They're so annoying that they're kind of like fake doors. Let's just repair that. No holes. We want to leave this so we can exit in the morning easily. Damn, this is kind of sucky though. What a terrible situation to be in. Wow, I don't know why I didn't pay attention to the time. I was so busy worried about movement speed in my inventory. Let's see if we can make stone feathers, stone arrows. That'll take up some room. I mean, that'll free up some space. Okay. Well, we got food and drink, at least. We got food and drink, and this place isn't very complicated. Well, one good thing about it is, like I said earlier, the day goes really fast in game, so... And this isn't the worst place to hole up in. I've been in worse. Okay, we're in a at least secure, semi-secure. I don't want to use the word semi-secure shelter. Oops, I heard something. Okay, let's see if we can put some blocks down. I don't like being on the ground level with the zombies. If they break in, you want to have some leverage. Just make some frame shapes. Yeah, I can hear one. See, yeah, well, this gives us, it keeps, we sealed ourselves in with at least wooden blocks, so that door could be improved. But if something does come in, we have, by being by the window, we have the option to break out. But I don't want to actually open this up yet unless that event happens where there's a guy on the ground level. Because if you open it up too early, and the noise can attract the whatchamacallit zombie, the spider zombie, the jumping zombie, and that guy will jump on the roof, and then you'll be really in here having a good time. But yeah, we're good on food and drink. Drink some more water. Just keep drinking water. Get that meter to full. That way, when I stop by the river, I can fill up as many water jars as possible out of the ones that I brought with me. And I threw away that animal fat, and now I'm thinking, damn it, I could have used that if I had only seen or thought to make arrows out of the feathers and free up my inventory space. Part of me though is so curious, I don't like being confined where I can't see unless it's my base where I know it's secure. Being in like a makeshift shelter like this, it makes me nervous to want to be out and be able to see my surroundings because I don't trust its structural integrity all of these walls are made out of wood. Basically, they only have the strength of a wooden block and not even the strength of a cobblestone. Even these walls that look like they're made out of some form of stone or cement or drywall, they're really just wood blocks. But I think the weakest spot is the door, though. But yeah, we did we were really fortunate to find leather right inside the first house, and they had a leather couch. A lot of times they'll have cloth couches, and you'll have to do a lot of searching to get leather. But luckily, the first house I went into has a leather couch. I need to mark that on the map. See, there's a construction site. I think it's this house. I'm gonna save that leather house. Oh, that's a resource area. Leather couch. Is that it though? Maybe it was this house. I'm not sure which house I broke into. But we'll find out in the morning. We'll find that out and head to the house because we need to get that crafting bench going ASAP. What else can go with the crafting bench now that I think about it? I probably still need more leather yet because I'm going to need a claw hammer. And we can repair things. This needs a repair kit, I believe. Yep. Oh, you don't know how to require materials. It probably should just say need repair kit. But that's what it is. A little bit of sand. We got some decent stone. Let's actually make some cobblestone rocks while we're here. Let's make 500. Yeah, we don't want to make the cobblestone shapes yet. Um, let's make another 500 cobblestone rocks. Oh, well, no. Well, we do have empty space for that, so... What I'm gonna do, I'm thinking instead of like doing all that crazy crap, tearing up that fence I bought, I mean not bought, but I built around the house that I didn't build correctly, I'm gonna strengthen those walls and I'm gonna build another wall outside of that is made of railing that is see-through and allows projectiles to pass through. That way it'll keep it in the sight range of my tower, and the fence will keep enemies in the sight range of my tower, and the clear fencing will allow me to see and shoot the enemies. Whereas the fence I have now, if they come up to the wall, I can't really see them, and I don't want to tear up all that cobblestone rock that I laid out just to build, because you'd have to tear up everything, then rebuild everything. And then it's like you didn't actually increase your defense. All you did was just replace stuff. And every time you build something or craft something in this game, you don't want to just simply go to a replacement or some kind of, fill up a gap or a hole or a mistake you made. You want it to be building something or adding some layer of defense. You want it to actually serve purposes. It's only 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm really gonna do this. Wow, it only took one strike to get that. Can I jump out through here? Nope. It's too narrow. Because I really want to look around outside. Looking around outside at night. Ooh. Well, I'll know which house has a leather couch in it because it'll be the only house missing a front door. Yeah, but I'm definitely not gonna risk a trip to my base in the middle of the night. That's just too risky. You can't see the enemies in the dark, and they can see you because they all have like homing, tracking abilities. So you don't know where they are, but they know where you are. And if it's a zombie or something like that, you might can outrun it, or you might can lose it by going over a hill or crossing a river or something, you know. But you don't want to take that chance. And plus, what if you run into another one, coming from the opposite direction or whatever? They're fast at night, and you just don't want to run that risk of getting caught. You know what I mean? Playing games, trying to get to your house. It's kind of unfortunate. Steam support, but at least I can check other things while I wait for the night to pass. It's so dark on the streets. In a town like this, there's no lights. In some parts of the city, like where the area has a city, it'll have street lights or something, and you can see like zombies or wolves or whatever. But this small neighborhood doesn't have anything. All right, so that's cool. Oops. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. Oh, an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, cool. I didn't know I was at least had streamed over an hour already. That's good to know because I have to. Hopefully, I'm gonna go to a church service later with a friend. They're doing a Christmas thing that they do every year, and I enjoy going with that person. So hopefully that works out. And I wanted to get some streaming in. I started late because I decided to buy a video game this really popular. My friends are playing it, so I'm like, okay, let me get on this thing. And the Steam Winter Sale is on, so what better time to purchase a video game than when it's on sale? Although for the price I paid, the word sale could be debated, put in quotation marks and debated, because they run that. All retailers run that scam. Like, take clothes for example. Let's say it takes a company $50 to make 100 pair of jeans, but then they sell each pair of jeans to you for $25 a pop. And they say and then you say, well, I don't want to pay 25 bucks for jeans. So next week there's a sale, and the sale is 50, they're 20 bucks or 15 bucks. They still have jacked up the price like by thousands of percent because it didn't cost them that much to get the jeans in the first place. It's kind of like soda at the fast food restaurants. You're paying $8 for a cup of sugar and water. Think about that. $8, $9 for a drink, and it's really just sugar and water in a cup. I mean, would you, if I was standing on the corner with a lemonade stand or something like that, and I was like, "Hey guys, come over here for, sugar and water, $8 a cup." You wouldn't buy that unless you were just a really sugar water fiend or something like that. But hey, that's what they do at every fast food restaurant. You're paying super prices for sugar water. That's why they always want you to buy drinks. They always push drinks no matter what because that's their most profitable item. Water is almost, it's not free, but it's super cheap and affordable, especially if you're a nationwide chain or a major company. You can get water like for nothing. Sugar is also another ingredient that's really, really cheap, so that's almost, that costs them almost nothing. And then whatever flavor it is, Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, those, a lot of that stuff's artificial or it is like a combination of natural spices. And once again, spices and things like that are cheap, and once again, they get discounts for buying in bulk and getting stuff in bulk. So it's even cheaper than you can get it at the grocery store. Like you can get a 5 pound bag of sugar for, so much. And that's, you get a lot of sugar for, not that much money, but they can get probably 10 times or 100 times the amount of sugar you can get for the same price. You spend what, $5 on a 5 pound bag of sugar, and they spend like 3 cents on a 5 pound bag of sugar. Then they use it to make, they combine it with water and artificial flavor, and it also costs them 5 cents a pop. So they make a drink that costs them 15 cents to produce, but they want $9 out of you to buy a drink, and when people do it, they make money, it works, you know. It's about convenience. You want a drink now, you want this thing now, and I mean, you're willing to pay the money. And at the end of the day, you can't take money with you when you pass away eventually, so it's not that big of a deal, but you kind of just want to be aware of the scam, and that way you won't always be scammed. Every now and then you're gonna say, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna buy, a fountain drink or whatever with my, because I want to drink a drink, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, but just don't be blindly walking in there, you know what I mean? Thinking that, oh man, I'm getting such a good deal. Like, no, you're not. They're ripping you off. It's like you're being ripped off, but it's a rip off that you're willing to accept. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like as long as you know the deal, I guess, and you can accept those terms. You're accepting the terms on your grounds, not on their grounds. Their grounds is that you don't know anything and you just bumble into the store buying whatever with no knowledge, in total ignorance. With your grounds, you know what they're up to, so it's up to you. Like, hey, do I want a fountain drink or not? And we're just 3 minutes and in game and an hour from daybreak. My daybreak is at 6 a.m. I like the sun to be up, like, cause this is pre-dawn, which if you wake up early in the morning, like I do most days, you see the pre-dawn actual, a lot, and it's pretty cool. But it's not the same as full on sunlight or full on day. The pre-dawn is kind of like it gives you hope to see the light rising, to see the darkness ending. It's a comforting sight to me personally. So pre-dawn is really cool, but I wouldn't walk around out here once again taking the risk trying to get to my house. I can see better, but you know that doesn't stop bad things from happening. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Do I? No, I think I need to go ahead straight to the house and get to work on things immediately. Let's go to crafting. Let's go to workbench. What do we need? Oh, we don't need. Oh, we need leather for the claw hammer. That's what we needed the leather for. We have a wrench. We have mechanical parts at the house. We have forged iron at the house, and we definitely have wood on us. The claw hammer was what I was lacking, and the claw hammer is it needs leather for the claw hammer. That's why I needed leather so bad. And it kind of sucks because I'm gonna make a level 5 claw hammer, which sells for a lot of money, but I'm going to use it to be consumed in the crafting of a workbench. So it's kind of like you make an expensive item just to waste it. It's really good if you can find a cheap claw hammer and loot, or you find you're lucky enough to find a level 1 claw hammer for sale at the vendor, or it's the trader. I That's what happened with the wrench that I have in my inventory. It was at the sale. It was on sale at the trader for like 300 bucks, like really cheap, because it was level 1. Anything beyond level 1, they want like thousands of dollars, and that's just not worth it. Okay, so it's dawn. Let's get our butts to the house. Well, first, let's check out this map real quick. We want to turn around. No, see, I don't know if that's the right way to that house, but let's check out this to see if I marked the right house. And I forgot, and our leg is healed, so we can run. Let's check this barbecue grill. Okay, it doesn't offer any lootable. I want to chop down this tree. I hate trees that obscure view. And we're overburdened by the seeds. Chuck that out. And this house is the correct house. Is it the one I marked? Yes. So we marked the right house, which means I'm not a total idiot. Hey y'all, there's proof on video. I'm not a complete idiot. Now remember the right house at least. So let's head on to the crib, because we will be an idiot if we don't get to our house and get this stuff built. Once again, you don't want to be overburdened, thirsty. You don't want anything to reduce speed or stamina, especially if you're unarmored and you're under weaponed. Oh, okay. I think I'll kill his slow-moving ass. Oh, that was lucky. Now get out of here, punk. Get a little bit of EXP. It just says XP in the game, but so many games call it different things. XP, EXP, skill points. All right, y'all. Home sweet home. And not only that, we have the ability to make new stuff. And let's see, we got light. This is good and lit. And I wish I could put one there, but it can't. I don't want to put one on the ground. Oh, tight construction back here. Will it matter if I do that? I guess who cares? Yeah, it's no big deal. You are cold, fine clothing. Let's go up here. Plug this hole. Boom. Hole's plugged. Free from rain and crazy crap. Let's go down into the base, which is super awesome. Okay, so we need the forged iron. Let's get the rest of our leather. And let's see if we have the right stuff to make a claw hammer. Claw hammer, I can't. I need the duct tape. Okay, I know I prepared duct tape. Yeah, 15 things of duct tape. Yeah, there we go. Recipes, claw hammer. Damn, a level 5 claw hammer, and it's gonna be consumed. Wow, it's gonna take me 2 minutes to make. We don't need, oh, we're gonna need more iron because we just used up a ton to make the claw hammer. We're gonna need more for the bench, I know. So let's craft this, and I can upgrade that door on the top while I'm waiting for other things to get ready, like the claw hammer to be forged. There we go. Now, yeah, we can make steel doors, steel things. And let's put a block above our door so the rain won't make us wet when we're near our front door. Let's make a good shape here. Or we could just make a thin piece. No, let's go to this and let's just make a thin plate. That way when we're inside, our wetness will actually go down because the rain has been blocked. As you can see, it's 91 and going down. Whereas if you don't have a awning over your doors, you can still get wet because the rain goes through the doors. Let's see if we get how much we get for forged iron. Oh, 135 a pop. I should have been on this thing. Oh, hey, David. What's up, man? Is that a webcam? Yeah, what's up? I don't know if you can see me well enough. I kind of got the camera. It's on my, like the TV is in front of me. The computer's here, and the TV's on the nightstand, and the camera's on the nightstand underneath the TV. So I'm kind of far back. I'm not a Twitch expert, as you can see. Now I understand why you only see the message every 10 minutes. You're comfy as fuck. Yeah, man. That's how I do it, man. I mean, yeah. It's like you want to be comfy, man. I mean, you don't want to be uncomfy. But hey, I'm glad you made it. I'm just going to end the stream soon because I have to leave later on. I want to change clothes and get ready. But I at least have been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes now. A little bit more than that. I started the stream late because I bought a video game this morning, and you know, you click on Steam, you click install content, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, you know, this is gonna take a while to download, and it's like 5 minutes before I'm supposed to stream. But that you know, I didn't want to stop the download because I have this fear that if you interrupt the download, that the game will be messed up or something, and I definitely don't want to have to reload a game or uninstall, reinstall, all that kind of crap. You know what I mean? So I just said, look, screw it. I'm just gonna delay the stream, and that way the game will be uninterrupted. Especially if it has a lot of gigabytes, because I mean, games are delicate. They need precise software, and even then, they have bugs and stuff that don't there's already a delicate process, and you don't want to do anything further to ruin that. So yeah, that's why I started to stream late, because I'm a goofball. One thing is I did not expect this. Yeah, I know. I just recently worked on the cam. I should have done it like I've been streaming for maybe 6 months, give or take. I'm not sure. I'm really bad with time. But most of the time, I mean, I know everyone, they usually start off streaming their, showing their person and showing their face. But I just felt like I wasn't ready for that yet. I had to grow into it. Like I've only my only experience being online with people I didn't know is through college when we do Zoom classes. And so that kind of got me used to being on camera in front of the public. But still though, like a classroom of what, 5 to 20 individuals is a different story than a worldwide platform like Twitch. So it took me a while to work up the courage to get on camera. Yeah, I could see that. Still no Discord message, so I had no idea you were streaming. And my Twitch emails are muted. Yeah, I should have wrote a message in. I usually tweet if there's a problem with the stream, like I won't be streaming or I'll be late streaming. I should just do that on Discord, and that way it can reach more people directly. I should help you make a bot which would announce every time you go live. Yeah, that's another thing I suck at. I don't have any mods. I don't have a mod. I don't have like all the, how the cool emotes and stuff you see on the other channels. They got like dancing dinosaurs and the Kirby jumping up and down, the Hyper Kirby. And they just got all types of crazy cool crap. I was really jealous last night. This one guy, he had a really cool weed symbol. Man, that thing was fire. It was just like, the bud leaf, the weed, marijuana leaf, and it was surrounded by a circle, and it kept changing the orange RGB colors, and it just looked awesome. It's like, man, I need that to, because I usually use other streamers' weed emotes, but I told myself I need to make my own weed emote one day. So let's put some of this iron in here because, in fact, let's put all the iron in there. There's no reason to hold back on it. Okay, so we're getting our forged iron ready. There's a minute left on that. And we're not getting EXP anymore from the bars, so let's turn that off and let's see if we can craft that workbench. Because I'm going to craft the workbench and then in the stream, let's see, why can't I craft it? We have the claw hammer, we have the wrench, we have the wood, we don't have the mechanical parts. Okay, that's what we need. And I have at least 20 mechanical parts. Excellent. Alright, what else do we need? Nope, that's it. We got the forged iron, mechanical parts, we're good to go. Let's start crafting that bad boy. And it'll take us 3 minutes. Cool. Alright, I'm so used to when I play games, I sit in front of a computer in a chair, and then here you are on the couch about a kilometer away from the computer and TV. Well, I'm using a big screen TV. Like, the modern TVs, the flat screen TVs are, they have enough resolution that you can use them as a monitor. You know what I mean? So for me, it's as if I'm sitting in front of the computer in a chair, because the TV is so big, you know what I mean? And this TV is actually kind of old. I'm thinking that it can't keep up with my new video card, and I'm having some frame rate issues because of that. So I'm thinking I need to buy like a 4K TV, or just a more modern TV to handle the graphic output from my PC. But yeah, that's my setup, man. The gaming PC is right here. I mean, which you can't see. Obviously you can only see one way. You're looking at me, not looking out. But the camera is like, I'm looking at you and I'm pointing at you. The camera's right there. The TV is right above that. It's like this wide, and the PC is down to the right of you because you're on the camera. Like if you were standing there instead of the camera being there, the computer would be on your right. So yeah, I do both, like all my gaming, movie watching, and just in the living room. You know what I mean? I got my legs on an ottoman, keep my legs propped up. Boom, I got a comfy couch if I want to lay down. You got to do it right, man. Got to do it big. 4K gaming. I might just get jealous. Well, one thing's for sure, the webcam definitely does some interaction for the stream. Oh yeah, cool. I appreciate that. I would open the curtains behind, but so much sunlight would just beam through, and you wouldn't be able to see anything. Like, so that's why they're closed, because those windows face west, and when the sun starts to set or it starts to, it kind of comes up in a circle. From our perspective, it rises in the east, and then it gets to above your head at noon, and then but once it passes noon, it starts to go down, and when it starts to go down, it starts to shine from the west. And man, it'll be so hot in here and so bright, like you can't see, and it'll be hot as hell. And so that's why these are blackout curtains behind me. Sunlight, it's already dark here. Where do you live? Do you live in, I'm in the United States. Where do you live? Let's eat some corn while we're waiting. Because we definitely need our health back. Oh, how did I lose all my health? I fixed the broken. Oh, I got to fighting with the zombie. The zombie punched me a couple times. I live in the EU, man. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. European Union. That's what that stands for. It took my brain was kind of slow. It took me a quick second to process that. Cause like EU, and I know that's Europe, but I forgot what U meant. And then it's like, oh, it's right, they're the European Union now. Cause it used to be all those countries were separate countries, like Germany and all the different places. But now y'all combine into the EU, and that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? In this world, it's like you got to team up. Um, you got to team up to help one another. That's how the United States got so prosperous. It's like each state is like its own little country, but yet they all work together more or less. And so, and if you look at other nations around the world, yeah, there'll be one strong nation like Britain or Germany or like China or Japan, but they're still just one unit. Whereas if you like think how powerful Africa would be if each African country worked together and was one whole big nation, even though each part had a separate language and cultures or whatnot. And then that's what you see about the power of the United States and the power of the EU. It's like joining together, having more people work together as one makes you stronger than just being a powerful nation on your own. So I think it's pretty cool. We just call it Europe since EU, Europe. Yeah, the first two letters, yeah. Well, in the USA, they only have one language, right? But in the EU, you have hundreds of languages. Well, yeah, but here's kind of the same because if you talk to people, like I'm from the South, and there's people from like Minnesota and places close to Canada, you can barely understand them if you're not used to their talk. And also the slang is different. The stuff you say, like that's cool, man, that's really cool, that might mean something to you, but cool to someone else in another state might just mean you're talking about the weather. So there's still that. It's kind of like the same concept, but it's more extreme because your languages are totally different. But it's the same concept. Different cultures, different styles of food, different ways of having fun. Different. You're all kind of slightly different, but you're all working together under one banner. So it's kind of like that concept. Well, I'm happy because I know four languages. Wow, that's really good because you speak English because you're talking to me. What other languages do you speak? That's incredible, man. Four languages? Hey, big ups to you, man. And definitely the culture is another thing. Yeah, man, that culture is different. Okay, all right, my ride is coming too. So, um, yeah, but I'll wait for your response, David. How many like what other languages do you speak besides English? Because I know English already. So what are the other four? I'm hoping one of them is Arabic, English, Hungarian, Slovak, Czech. Slovak and Czech basically the same. Okay, cool. Well, that's really cool, man. English, Hungarian, Slovak, and Czech. Cool. Do you understand any Russian or any, cause aren't Czechoslovakia and Russia like next to each other? Well, they used to be Czechoslovakia, but now they're Slovakian. I think they're split into two different countries now. Sadly, no. Okay. Well, I mean, hell, still though, four languages is crazy. That's crazy good. Hungarian, that's a really cool language. You don't hear that much. Most of the time, it's German. Oh, Slovakia is next to Ukraine. Alrighty. Well, Ukraine used to be part of Russia, so they were next to each other. Okay, well, hey, that's being nitpicky. But yeah, that's really cool. But hey, man, it was good to see you, Davids. I hope you have a great day gaming. But I gotta end the stream here because I want to change clothes before my friend gets here, and they're gonna be here in like 15 minutes. So that means I need to hustle ass. So thanks to you, Davis 10, for showing up. Thanks to all other streamers, viewers, lurkers, anybody who came through. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a great weekend. Merry Christmas if you believe in Christmas. If not, happy holidays and have a great weekend. See you later.